Okay, kids. So, if you have chosen to do the kitty cat for your baby animal project, I'll show you how to do that. So, first thing you'll need to do is get your cat tracer and place it in the middle of your watercolor paper, like so. And holding your pencil straight up and down, very lightly trace around the contour or edges of the animal. This can get tricky in the curly cue, so make sure you move your fingers around and do your best. Do not push with your pencil. Do it nice and light. Okay, so I've got my kitty outline. The next thing I'm going to do is give my kitty some goofy eyeballs because let's face it, these pictures are pretty goofy. So I'm going to give it an eyeball like this and then another one that's a little bigger just because it's fun. And then very lightly I'm going to draw kind of an upside down triangle shape. And then my kitty's big huge smile. And that's pretty much it for my pencil work. So now I'm going to take my Sharpie and very, very carefully go over my lines. You could even draw two little circle reflection dots in the eyes. Okay, and then we are going to go over our outside lines with the skinny Sharpie. Remember, these Sharpies, you cannot push with them or you will break the tip. So never, ever, ever put too much pressure on them or they will break. And you can see I got off the lines a couple times. That's okay. All right? You're never going to be perfect. And plus, these pictures, in case you didn't notice, they're a little bit sloppy and goofy. So, now the next step, you're going to actually get to be a little bit more expressive with the Sharpie. So you can now go around and give the kitty cat a little bit of fur by making some scribbly scrabbly lines. It's the best word ever, scribble scrabbly. Okay, for once, Mr. H is telling you you can be a little bit messy. So you just kind of go around, give it a little bit of fur here and there by going over the edge lines of your animal. Again, you can always look at the slide for examples of where you can put lines, or you can just kind of do this yourself, kind of like me. So I'm just kind of going along, making some longer and shorter lines to kind of show the kitty cat's fur. You can see I'm not being super neat. I also want to show kind of where the head meets the body, so I'm going to add a little bit of a dark line there and a little bit of a dark line there. Get some more hair on here. Okay, so I've gone around the outside pretty good. I've added these two lines. Now I'm going to give it its whiskers because let's face it, kitty cats need their whiskers. So you can be a little more careful with these lines. Do like 3 or 4, maybe 5. Make sure they come from the same place and then do the other side kind of the same way. Nice big whiskers. You can see that she also starts to use her small black marker to add some patterns and little goofy shapes. So you can go ahead and begin to look in the body for where you might need to use the black marker. You can add little shapes and doodles and have fun with it, okay? And here she kind of shows the kitty cat's stripes and its fur. You can do that if you want. And just generally look real careful at the picture on your computer and figure out where she might have used black marker, and then kind of add your own touches to it. Add some circles if you want. Just goofy little things to make your kitty cat a little more interesting. And voila, I'm happy with my kitty cat. It's got a lot going on here, a lot of texture and fur. I will be ready for my watercolor next, which is on a different video.